Let's chat about off-page SEO. Hi guys, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips.com, and in this video I'm speaking about off-page search engine optimization, or SEO for short. So on this channel I speak a lot about search engine optimization, and it's basically the art of being able to manipulate your website in such a way that you give your website the best possible chance of ranking in search engines for keywords that are relevant and important to you and to your business. But it's not just about what you do to your website and on your website that helps you to rank in search engines, but it's also what you do away from your website, and that's what off-page search engine optimization is all about. Now, off-page search engine optimization is things such as your social media presence. I spoke in a video previous in this week about social sharing. Social sharing essentially is when you put out an article, for example, and you tweet it out on Twitter and people share that article. That's an example of social sharing. So basically people sharing your content, either a blog from your website or maybe just organic pieces of content, maybe on YouTube or whatever. People sharing your content across the internet is a huge signal that Google use to determine whether or not that article is relevant, and it's a ranking factor as well that Google will keep in mind. So let's say, for example, you write an article on the 10 best dogs to have as pets, for example. If that article gets shared around a lot on social media, then that sends signals to Google, and Google are like, wow, this must be a really important, must be a really relevant topic, because a lot of people are sharing it, a lot of people are referencing it and mentioning it on social media, so it must be a high authority article. So that's one of the ways in which Google determine whether or not your article or your pages are relevant, are actually being shared and actually being read and consumed by people on the internet. So you definitely don't want to neglect your social media. Whenever you're creating your website, yeah, great, you know, have your H1 tags in properly optimized, have your H2 tags properly optimized, you know, you have your keywords in the right places, and you can do all of the correct on-page SEO types of things. But if you're neglecting your social media presence, then this is going to have an adverse effect on your search engine optimization as a result. Also, another thing in terms of off-page SEO is to do with your guest blogging. I think this is really important as well. Don't just live on your website, but also contribute to other people's websites as well, industry websites that might help you out. So let's say, for example, you do run a pet store or maybe a pet grooming service or whatever it is, and you know, you write articles about pets and that help people with their pets, or give people advice about what pets to have, or you know, how to train their pets or whatever. Don't just let your content live on your own website. Remember, you're trying to be found by search engines, you're trying to be picked up. So if you can blog for a high authority pet blog, for example, that already has some authority, it already has some audience, it already has some leverage in Google, contribute to their blog. You know, write them an email and say, look, I've got this blog article, I think it's going to really help out your community. It's about X, Y, and Z, and send them the article, and hopefully they post it. And if they don't, then contact another blog with a similar theme and with a similar mission to yours, but maybe they have a slightly different product or offer a slightly different service. You know, you don't want to necessarily write an article for your direct competitors, but you want to be contributing to your community, contributing articles, contributing useful information to people. If you have a YouTube channel, then you can actually, you know, get people onto your channel as well, you know, interview people, collaborate with people. And that's a great way as well to show that your content is not just living on your website, but your content and your voice can be found on other people's site as well. And this is a great off-page SEO technique for you to really start gaining some traction, and for Google to see that, you know, other websites are pointing to you. So not only are your social media posts pointing back to your website, but also, you know, other websites on the internet are pointing back to your website, and this is what's creating links or backlinks to your site. So a backlink is basically when another website references your website And the more high authority links, that's important, high authority links, because you don't want to just get links from rubbish websites that are just spammy or just low authority websites. You want to get links from websites that are established, from websites that have some sort of merit, have some sort of authority. And if those kinds of websites are linking back to your website, and enough of them are linking back to your website, Google are going to follow those links. So let's say, for example, I had an article and I wrote it for TechCrunch, who are a huge high authority website, and that was linking back to my website, DeyTips. Then Google will see that link from TechCrunch to DeyTips, and they'll follow that back to my site. And that's kind of like an extra brownie point of Google to say, oh wow, TechCrunch have referenced you. That kind of must mean that your website is of high authority, because such an authority website is referencing you. So and it doesn't have to be a huge massive website like TechCrunch, but it might just be an industry blog that has been around maybe for 5 or 6 years longer than you have been around. And if you can contribute to their blog and leave a link to your website in the author bio page, then that's great for your search engine optimization, for building up backlinks, and for getting some recognition from the search engines. But not only from search engines, but that's you gaining exposure to another person's audience as well, another blog's audience. That could bring about some new leads into your business, that could bring about some referrals and some new followers to your business. So hopefully this video helped you out in regards to off-page search engine optimization. If you're having difficulties with your off-page search engine optimization, or just SEO in general, and you want some questions answered, maybe I could feature your question in a future viewers questions video. So make sure you leave those questions in the comment section down below. Also, if you have any inquiries or you have any issues or you want to get in contact with me, make sure you are following me on social media. All of the links will be in the description down below, as well as my email address if you want to get hold of me. But hopefully this video has helped you out. If it has, then please click the like button down below and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.